Hello my friends, in this one I'm going to show you exactly how the incredible Mr Paul Gilbert gets his live tone using the TC Electronics MojoMojo pedal. Stick around, I'll show you how it's done. There's a few ways you can use an overdrive pedal like this one. What most players will do, and the general consensus is the best way to use these kind of things, is to crank the level on it and to leave the distortion very, very low. So, you know, just like you would a tube screamer, you'd push the actual level of the pedal, but it's not giving you very much distortion. It's just pushing and driving the amp harder. However, what Paul does, he takes the Mojo Mojo and he runs it into a very, very clean amp. And then he uses the Mojo Mojo as that first stage of gain. The idea is that if he goes anywhere, he can turn up, have a clean amp, a clean Marshall, he'll order that, he'll hire it, and he knows what he's getting, he knows he can plug into that, and his first stage of gain is the Mojo Mojo. Now he leaves it on all of the time. A lot of players do a similar thing if they want a clean sound and a crunch sound or a lead sound out of a single channel amp. You need to use a pedal in that case to mucky it up. Effectively what Paul's doing is using the Mojo Mojo as an always on boost to the amp. So that is his basic tone. Clean amp with the Mojo Mojo on. Now, let's have a look at how we'd set it. So, there's the pedal. And you can see you've got a drive, a level, you've got a bass and a treble. And the bass and the treble are great because you can really adjust to the room and to the amp that you've got running through. However, what most people will do with a pedal like this, they'll turn the drive down, level up, and then they're using it as a booster, and it's great, it works a treat. However, what Mr Gilbert does is he sets his level to unity, so it's the same volume when he's got a clean channel on, or rather when he's got his clean sound on, as when he's got his overdrive on. Then he'll set the drive around about there, so he is running it quite hot. Now these things can get a little bit fuzz-tony, but he seems to like that. And that's the way he tends to set it. So let's have a quick listen. I've got a plexi sound and it's clean, the gain's low, the master volume is low. So it sounds like this. Okay, that's bridge pickup, then bridge split and neck. I've got that kind of thing, so you can see it is very, very clean. If I then engage the Mojo Mojo, as you normally would, with the drive down and the level all the way up, I get that kind of thing, which is nice. It gives me just that little bit of gain, a little basis to work from. Looking at what Paul does, I've switched it back now. I've got the drive 3/4 of the way up, and I've got the level just about there. So, we're like this. Now that gives you enough for a good crunchy rhythm sound. There's plenty you can do rhythm-wise with that. But you've still got all that string separation. Listen. It's not quite enough for a rock lead, but if you want bluesy kind of territory, then you're there. See what I mean? Now, what he does on top of this, he will add another drive. I've got a tube screamer here, and again, what will happen here is the Mojo Mojo acts like a preamp in front of your clean amp, and is overdriven by whatever you put in front of it. So I'm going to take a tube screamer, I'm going to crank the level on the tube screamer, I'm going to turn this gain down to 0 like you normally would. The tone is just past 12 o'clock, and a tube screamer in front of it sounds like this. Gives you a little bit more. If you want that lead thing, you turn the tube screamer 3/4, halfway up, bit more, and then you've got all the gain you want. See what I mean? So, quick recap, Mojo Mojo, set like that, then a tube screamer for when you want that little bit more, okay? Don't forget there's plenty of other videos on the channel. Subscribe, hit the bell, do the dingy thing, and if you leave a comment, I'd really appreciate that. And we'll see you in the next one. Cheers!